Hello, hello, hello there, and welcome to Catherine's Garden. Good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden. It's so good to be here with you today. And today I'm just chilling a little bit this morning in the garden and just looking over it, surveying the beautiful day. It's so beautiful in the garden. Things are coming and things are going. And for this morning, the lilies, my Casablanca lilies, they're pretty much done. Yes. That's not the Casablanca, but that lily, that Oriental lily has had its show in the garden, and now it's faded. And then over here, this is the Casablanca lily. And it's reached the top, it's reached its peak, and it's about to fade out of the garden. But instead, I don't know if you see those yellow flowers over there. Excuse the branch. We're working on that. But here, do you see those yellow flowers? Yeah, here. And then I have some over on the other side of the garden. There, let me just carry it slowly there so that you don't get dizzy. Yeah, but you get to survey the beautiful space. But over here, these yellow flowers are taking their time. They're standing out. This is their time in the garden. And they're starting to open up, and they're going to fill that whole space. I also have some over here, a little piece here. Yeah, and so they're going to fill out the garden and add some color to the garden. And then over here in the bed, I don't know if you can see that, back there. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Right where the bee balm was, yeah, the bee balm, I clipped it down so that they can have a second flush, hopefully, of red bee balm. But then also I have the yellow flowers near it, so that whole area there will have the yellow flowers, which I believe will draw in the bees and the butterflies and whatever else that needs to receive it. I'm going to go down in the garden so that you get to really see it close, but that's what it looks like. Yeah. So that's one of the things that we have to do when we are planting our gardens, is to make sure that we have what is called a succession of bloom, that for each season and time within the season, that we have different plants coming in and different plants going out. And so this morning the dahlias are looking really, really pretty also. And so that's what's coming in. And I'm very happy about that as I contemplate the garden with my coffee. Yeah. And you know, as I'm doing this, contemplating the garden with this coffee here, I like my mug. You like my mug? Yeah. Is that you know, we gain strength from the garden. And when we see things that we have done and what we have grown, and when we see the results of our labor, we gain even more confidence and more strength to do more. And so I had a bunch of that yellow flower, and I had gotten it from this lady at this allotment. She gave me some of the flowers there. And what I did was that I planted it over there, and they did so well, and I transplanted them and moved them throughout different parts of the garden. And I have some in the front as well. And it's a good thing because you get to spread the joy, so that I don't just have joy over here, but I also am able to have some joy over here. And yellow, to me, is such a happy color. It is a color that gives joy. And I'm a spiritual person, and I like that verse in Nehemiah, which says that the joy of the Lord is your strength. So when I'm in the garden, I gain strength from the garden. And the color yellow, to me, is a color of joy. And therefore, whenever I see it, I tend to be very happy. And when you think about the happy face, the happy face, it's yellow. There's a reason why they chose yellow for the happy face, because it gives joy. It's a symbolism. It's the symbolism of joy. All right. So I just wanted to, the other thing that gives me a lot of joy are these roses. And they're coming back. So that's a wonderful thing. Today is August 6th, and it is a kind of mild day here in my Zone 6 garden. And it's a beautiful day. So I'm going to take you around and see a close-up of those yellow flowers. So come with me as we go around and look at the yellow flowers. Remember that the color yellow is a color of joy and happiness, and that the joy of the Lord, the joy of the garden, the joy that we experience here in the garden fills us with the color yellow, right? Yeah, that's what I say anyway. So come with me as we walk around the garden and we look at the yellow flowers. So right now in the garden, these yellow flowers are coming out. They're starting to show up. And I planted them here, I think last year. And this year they're really grown tall, and they're filling this space. But I like that because I need some color for now in the garden, and they seem to be doing just that here. Along with my coleus too, and also my dahlias. So over here, there is this patch of yellow, and before I had the bee balm here, which was carrying this bed, but now I have this yellow flower. I'm sorry I don't know the name of it, because it was given to me as a piece, just a piece, a rooting, and I planted it in the garden, and this is what I have here. So what I've done is, as it's grown, I will pull it up because it grows really fast. It's a thug, and you have to really maintain it. So I pull it up, and then what I've done is transplanted it into different parts here, just different patches. And this is what has come of it. It is really, really beautiful. I'll give you a nice close-up. And what is striking about it is because of the color yellow, and then they're tall and they stand up erect here until, of course, it rains, and then they may tumble over. But still, the bright color of yellow will fill up this back bed, adding some light to this area because it's kind of dark back here, but this is such a joy. So I'm glad that I added them here, and I might just add some more patches as we go along so that it's almost like a back hedge, and this really came out good. I put some a little closer, but I've been cutting it back because it can be a little overwhelming, you know. But back there's plenty of space for it, and it can grow there. I did have it surrounding my or in here with this peach tree. If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Do you have yellow flowers in your garden? And what do you think about the color yellow? And does your garden give you joy? And if it does, make a comment down below. Yeah. And see you next time in Catherine's Garden. Bye.